Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's continue reading Revelations. We're in chapter 4, and it says, "After this I looked and saw a door having been opened in the heaven, and the first voice which I heard was like a trumpet, speaking with me, saying, 'Come up here, and I shall show you what has to take place after this.'" Now, we just read in chapter 3 with the churches. "And immediately I came to be in the Spirit, and I saw a throne set in the heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he who sat there was like a jasper and a ruby stone in appearance. And there was a rainbow around the throne, like an emerald in appearance." And I'm wondering if that might be like a aurora borealis. I don't know. "And around the throne were 24 thrones, and on the thrones I saw 24 elders sitting, dressed in white robes, and they had crowns of gold on their heads. And out of the throne came lightnings and thunders and voices. And 7 lamps of fire were burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of Elohim. And before the throne there was a sea of glass like crystal, and in the midst of the throne and around the throne were 4 living creatures, covered with eyes in front and in back. And the first living creature was like a lion, and the second living creature was like a calf, and the third living creature had a face like a man, and the fourth living creature was like a flying eagle." Verse 8, "And the 4 living creatures, each having 6 wings, were covered with eyes around and within, and they do not cease day or night, saying, 'Set apart, set apart, set apart, Jehovah El Shaddai,'" which would be holy, holy, holy Yahweh, who was, and who is coming. And when the living creatures were, I'm going to start over, verse 9, "And when the living creatures give esteem and respect and thanks to him who sits on the throne, who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne, and bow before him who lives forever and ever. And they cast their crowns before the throne, saying, 'You are worthy, O Jehovah, to receive esteem and respect and power. For you have created all, and because of your desire they are, and they were created.'" That was chapter 4, the throne of God. It's a beautiful, beautiful representation to what we get to see, a little glimpse of heaven. Go read it for yourself. Love you, brothers and sisters.